Dave, say hi to us. Can we have?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
We got sound on Dave. Beautiful. How are you? How's the Pacific Northwest? I just have one question for you before we start, Dave. How do you mountain bike at night? That seems to be a more dangerous activity than. Go ahead.
I think that's a little bit of a misnomer. I mean, the one beautiful thing about being on the West Coast is the markets. I mean, I know markets are 24/7, but the official close is at 1 p.m., 4 p.m., of course, Pacific. So my afternoons are usually my mountain bike time.
Well, that explains it. Because mountain biking is dangerous enough. I really thought you had an unbelievable appetite for risk to go down mountains in the middle of the night.
No.
You know, first of all, we had positive PMIs out of Europe, so there's good, strong data in Europe and also in the UK, if you're following that data set. And then we also had some very interesting information regarding the cryptocurrency market. Janet Yellen, the Treasurer of the United States, said that the United States is considering forcing everybody who owns cryptocurrency to disclose their positions if they hold more than $10,000, because they're treating Bitcoin essentially as cash. In the United States, you have this requirement that if you hold more than $10,000 of cash, you need to disclose it. So to me, those are very interesting stories because they're clearly having an impact on the markets as we're going into the trade. And then on top of all of that, stocks are actually doing quite well. NASDAQ and S&P and the DAX all about 0.5% up. So very, very strong movements to the upside, good tonality in equities. So let's hear it, guys. Let's go first to Dave. Dave, what is your best trade into going to Friday, going into the close of the week? What do you like to do?
Well, what I'm looking at, because I think basically, I mean, we had a really nice rally in the S&Ps over the last couple of days after getting off to a really tough start to the week. I still think we're kind of in an overall trading range over the last couple of weeks. You know, a lot of up and a lot of down, but essentially not moving anywhere, generally speaking. So what I'm looking to do, and again, this is not a forecast for, you know, the next several months. It's out maybe a few days at most. I'm going to be looking to sell the S&Ps into the 41.77, 42.05 range. I'm going to want to see how we open, how prices test those levels. But that would be my call, is to be short the S&Ps, looking for lower levels in the next several days.
Okay, so we are right now in the S&P. Let me just double check on my Futes. We're about 41.70. So you're looking. You want to sell the S&P about 5 to 7 points above this level. Are you a scale up seller? Or is it all sort of like at one single price, or do you want to just average up into that position?
In this particular thing, I'd want to average up probably twice, you know, put in two layers. How we open and how we test that 41.77, or, you know, as I like to say, I'm trading levels, I'm trading the area. If it looks as though we're starting to weaken, I mean, I don't have to let it go to 42.05. I've just got that window of range. So depending on how we open in New York time, I mean, we're open now, but the quote unquote official open, that'll determine where I want to get in. But I'll always leave a little piece on the table just in case, you know, you can't finesse the perfect price, which is very hard to do.
Okay.